Can we boomer this 2 weeks in a row?
Nope.
Trying to see. We'll see what happens. All right, we're live.
Hardline, bitches. What's up? Hey, everybody.
Is that our intro we're going with?
Yeah, we're trying out the new intro.
Trying out the new intro. This is Phil from ZaidComics.
Beautiful.
I'm your host for tonight's Hardline stream. I have a bunch of guys over here that I hang out with and I call friends on the internet. And yeah, this is our Hardline stream, episode 3. Thank you for tuning in, everybody that's in the chat. I'm going to run through everybody. Of course, we have Simon Sim Potier.
Hello.
Passion for drawing.
Yo.
We got Michael Beacon.
Hello.
Edwin the Ace Acevedo. Brandon Diaz.
Hey.
And
Hey.
Adam AF from Arch City Comics. We'll probably have some others hop in from, throughout the stream or so. But we're here chilling out after a long weekend. I know a lot of us were hard at work getting some more comics up and running so they could be ready for your eyes to read. So how's everybody doing tonight? Monday evening.
Doing great.
Good.
Whew, yeah, it was
Let's be real though. This is a compilation of the greatest creators in Comicsgate. Let's just get that out there right now.
Some say it is so, for sure. We got H35 in the chat. What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. I saw him on Dan Fraga's stream this past weekend, and this past weekend was a doozy in Comicsgate, all through the community. Lots going on. This year has just been wild, from everything happening with the pandemic to a bunch of new awesome comics coming out. Everybody, having really good sales so far. Fingers crossed. And the fan base just growing, which is amazing, for sure.
That's not what I hear. I hear it just keeps shrinking and people are running away in droves.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I just gotta ask, when are you gonna get Ethan's $100,000? He's cycling around.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know. It should be our turn soon. This summer should be. And
I think what they're doing is they're taking the $100,000 and breaking it up like 20 ways.
Yeah. So there are rumors. Everybody's saying that the big wigs in CG are just passing the same amount of $100,000 around to each other, so we could actually make that 10 million this year.
Oh, does that like go with the rumor that like they're all backing their own projects?
Right. I would say that's a Doc Holliday. That's the rumor. That's what I would say.
Yeah. So the way it works is, it's kind of like on the same concept of like putting a coin in to the vending machine, but having a cord attached to it, and then just yanking it back. So you send the pallet of money to the printer to get the pallet of books. Once they send the pallet of books, you just pull the cord and yank the pallet of money back.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's been going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody uses Indiegogo, so like if you put that quarter in and yank it back, you're still losing like 5 cents off of that quarter.
No, that's true.
No, we just magically more money shows up.
Yeah.
So we do it like the government. It just shows up.
I mean,
it doesn't matter how it's done. We just know that it's done that way.
Right.
The geniuses over at Anti-Comicsgate have figured it all out, man.
I mean, last year it was everybody's super chatting themselves. They're just super chatting. It's the exact same thing. It's like, yeah, we're laundering our money through Indiegogo and YouTube, and we're giving them money to make it look like we're making money.
What the facade? You got to keep up that facade.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
And everybody's. We just send out PDFs to everybody, and they print them out and take pictures of them on Twitter of the books. That's all we do.
Yeah.
Go to your local comic book printer, print this out.
Yeah, not many real schemes and scams going on in Comicsgate, but there are many rumors going around.
Rumors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For
We
sure.
don't talk about those. Ops.
Rumors aren't
Rumors. Rumors. That was a great Fleetwood Mac album.
You mean?
How old are you, Adam?
No,
I mean, not as old as Passion.
but you don't have to. You don't have to be old to like Rumors. It's like the best-selling album of all time.
Oh my god.
Isn't that the Eagles album?
Hey guys, I'll be back in a second.
What, Hotel California? No.
I don't
That
know.
wants
This
more
this
Val
stream is
Kilmer.
gone.
I thought it was that or
Jersey.
Thriller.
Change back to the Val Kilmer topic.
Yeah, we got Ring Around the Posy in the chat, says more Val Kilmer. Maybe we'll see more later on the stream. Definitely a big Val Kilmer fan.
Not the worst Batman of all time.
Yeah,
by the way.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But definitely one of the worst bat suits.
I don't know. Bat nipples is pretty bad.
I mean, that is the worst, but I think the Batman Forever is second.
And the one from the cereals, those old black and white cereals, is
Oh, man, that was
pretty
horrible.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's like
Talk about being old.
Yeah, that one was really bad. That was like a party store costume. Like it didn't fit.
Yeah, speaking of Batman, we have here an article from Geek Tyrant. It's actually a very good segue because we have recently the writer of Batman and Robin apologizes for the film, saying we didn't mean it for it to be bad.
Joel Schumacher has said that so many times. This is a new article, right?
Yeah, I just saw this today.
Yeah, Joel Schumacher says that like every other year. He's like, "I'm sorry, we didn't mean for it to be bad. I'm sorry for the bat nipples."
That's because he's not getting any work, and he's like, okay, this is the reason why. So
Did you guys hear about why they had the bat nipples on there?
No, is it explained in this article?
Us.
No, I don't think it's part of the article. I was just watching a thing and it said that they were trying to go for like this old Roman statue and Greek statue aesthetic to make them like super perfect humified, and it just ended up being horrible.
Do you remember the scene like towards the end when they get like the new suits, like the real sleek ones, and like there's that like amazing scene, that one shot of George Clooney's ass in the bat suit, like really unnecessary, but there it is, like boom.
Well, they did it with the Batgirl also, so they were like, "Well, we got to do it with Batman if we're gonna do everybody." Codpiece, bat nipples.
I didn't mind the Robin logo. I thought that was cool. Like his Robin.
It's more Nightwing-ish.
Yeah, you're right. Sure, it's got like the Nightwing thing going on.
That's cool. Definitely.
Yeah.
But they, McDonald's was a huge reason why those movies were so campy and bad, because they couldn't sell the toys.
I walked out of that movie.
The cups too.
Yeah.
A few movies I've walked out on.
I still have the cups. I use one of them as a cat food dispenser.
Oh no.
No.
All right. This says, as for this is a quote from Goldsman. As for Batman and Robin, that one just confused me. I mean, we didn't mean for it to be bad. I swear nobody was like, this will be bad. I mean, here's the irony. There was a reel that was put together halfway through filming where it actually looked dark in an interesting way. It just is what it is, and I'm sorry. I think we're all sorry.
Yeah, I'm definitely sorry.
Do you think anyone creates something and they're like, yeah, this is gonna be bad?
This is gonna suck.
Yeah,
I actually think there's a lot of people
current Marvel the last 10 years.
Yeah, but do you think they fool themselves into believing that it's good? Like they are.
No,
putting
they know
stuff
it's
out.
bad.
You think they do?
These comics are made this way on purpose.
Yeah.
Ugly looking, ugly art. Not even bothering with editorial. They don't comic book fans. Come on. We'll just
so you don't
any crap and we'll fight the patriarchy.
So you don't think that when Gail Simone finished writing the Plastic Man miniseries that she was like masterpiece?
No. Gail Simone has never read a Plastic Man comic in her entire life. She Wikipedia'd his backstory and then wrote some crap. She could have written any other character, either Marvel or DC, as Plastic Man. She just makes it up as she goes. It's a job, you know. She's taking a job from an actual talented person, you know. She don't care. She's there, collect a check, virtue signal, move on to the next project.
Yeah, I think movie creators do make bad movies on purpose. They know it. Like they just, some of them just care. It's like, hey, I'm getting a paycheck. I don't care. And then it goes through so many filters and producers and stuff. And like the studio will get a hold of the movie, recut it, change things, have input. And then at that point, the director and stuff, their vision has been screwed up. And at that point, they're like, yeah, this movie sucks. I mean, look at Dune. You know, there was like going through halfway through it. Lynch knew that movie sucked. He doesn't even like talking about it. So, yeah, these guys know sometimes that the movie is shit. Look at little Lucas with episode 1. There's literally footage of him saying, oh, this movie doesn't work. It's terrible, Dad. It's bad. And then he still put it out.
And it still made gangbusters.
Right. He didn't care because he knew it was going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, that, man, Plastic Man was a turning point for me for sure. That was a big comic that, yeah, because I really like Plastic Man. I know I get crap for that from a lot of people, but he was one of my first favorite superheroes. And Gail Simone did that miniseries, and it was just so horrible. I mean, Adam knows, he read it. Yeah, it was the jokes he was trying to make, the political stuff that was stuffed into that book. It was gross. Yeah, and I think it's even worse because that's also, like, I think that's Ethan's favorite character as well, and he was super excited to work on that character, and then Gail just ripped it apart. It's so very ironic.
That's the motivation right there.
Maybe she knew.
She's like, I'm going to release the worst Plastic Man story just to get this guy.
Yeah.
He thinks he's going to get a good story out of this? I don't think so.
I could see her doing that out of spite, 100%.
Ruin an entire industry out of spite.
Yeah, I'll have to, maybe next week I'll grab some panels from that book that are just ridiculous to point out. But, you know, speaking of, creators know that they're putting out something bad? Let's take a look at this here. You guys think that these creators know what they're putting out here?
Look at that. Look at that.
That's supposed to be Black Cat?
Yeah, this is the new Black Cat, man.
It looks like what's her face.
How the hell is she gonna run on buildings?
I was about
Look
to
at
say,
that
like,
poopa.
why did they age Squirrel Girl? But Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, she's got that glue eater smile.
She doesn't run on buildings. She uses a scooter, like a people mover,
like a rascal.
Yeah.
Let me guess. She probably looks exactly like the new editor.
She looks like an old time actress. She would talk like this.
I'm surprised that
Liza Minnelli.
No, not Liza Minnelli. She had white hair.
I don't know.
I'm surprised that they put the butt crack line on there because that's pretty sexualized.
Yeah, you sure it's not? It should be cocked over, right?
Yeah, it should just be like totally smooth, just like a big round egg.
Yeah, but if you look at it, it's not like it's not a flattering butt. You know, it's not just kind of like.
Right. That's I sit on my ass 24 hours a day.
Yeah, there's no definition really to it. It's actually kind of flabby the way they've got the shadowing underneath it.
You remember? I remember Phil was watching an Ethan stream a long time ago, and he was always talking about how when he say he tells his kids to avoid people that you can see the sclera on the top and bottom of their irises.
Yeah,
that's what's going on here. That this person is completely insane.
Yeah.
The eyes of a pegger.
I specifically drew one of the guys in Magic Cop to look because he was supposed to be deranged, and that.
Yeah. They always say if you could see fully around the iris of the eye, then that person's crazy. Those are crazy eyes.
Look at the mouth. That's not a woman's mouth. That's
Yeah,
like,
it's
that's
kind of monkey-ish.
yeah. It's like the mouth of a real Men in Black. You know how they just have this slit and they don't have any real mouths or lips. It's just a slit. That's what's going on here. It's like monkey mouth.
What nationality is she supposed to be?
Exactly, brother.
Ambiguous.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah. She's barely human. She wears the mask because she has no eyebrows. Or
Well,
no
she,
real
I mean,
human face.
she's a few, a few squints away from outer space potato person, I would say.
Outer space potato person. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the body type and character that this is.
That's why she wears the wig to hide the spuds.
Instead of blonde hair, she has spuds under her wig. Yeah. So I mean, take a look at these creators as well. I don't think they know that they're doing something wrong here.
She looks like Carol Channing.
Carol Channing.
Carol Channing.
He's saying she's famous for doing Hello Dolly back in the day.
You think you mean Channing Tatum?
No. No, Carol Channing.
Oh.
Yeah, Hello Dolly. Her hair was just almost like that. Her face, she had the big bug eyes like that. Look up Carol Channing. It should look just like during her heyday. She looked just like her.
You know what really bothers me about this, and I'm not sure why it's this particularly, but it's her feet. They're tiny and skinny, and not in like a nice way.
She's got the kinkles.
Like, because
like,
I mean, she's got
duck
shoes
feet.
on. So like, if you take those like thick boot like shoes off of her, like her feet are almost non-existent. Like
Yeah, she has no arch.
how are those holding her up?
Yeah, I'm more like,
I will say,
thinking,
like, at
how
least,
does the Scream being like a thief? Somebody who's got to be able to move and avoid and evade.
she's like running over rooftops.
People just feel sorry for her.
There's nothing athletic about her.
Maybe she's athletic in like something really simple like pool or something.
Bowling.
Oh, bowling. Yeah, bowling or what's it? The one the Canadians play?
Curling.
Curling.
Curling,
Dude,
yeah.
The worst thing is that, dude, it's not even that famous here.
Curling?
Everybody plays hockey. Nobody plays curling.
Canada was
a
up.
curling conspiracy.
Nobody
Simon.
believes them.
Yes, it is.
All right, we got
Government trying to tell people on curling. I see where you're going, Simon. I see you.
Yeah, I see the tiny feet. This is what passion you were talking about. Oh, wait a second.
No, there you go.
Now, the other one, that's what he dreams about.
Yes.
Yeah, I see the resemblance there.
I see the resemblance for sure.
Yeah.
Like Hello Dolly, like when she was younger. Like she got the big bug eyes and the hair and everything. But at least she was like in shape. Like when she was young in that age, she could play her and still be in shape. So I don't understand.
Yeah, she could get it.
Yeah.
Here in this photo,
Yeah, why not?
She's
go
like
back
that.
to the Channing Tatum
Hey.
photo. You remember when he was going to play Gambit?
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Okay, now,
Isn't his like face too small for his head?
Yeah.
He's got that Chicken Little face going on.
Yeah.
He looks like a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now take his head, put Carol Channing's hair on it, and you got that black cat.
Hello,
yes.
Dolly.
Yes.
Itchy asks, what the hell is curling? It's where a bunch of drunk people throw a stone down ice, and then for some reason they
sweep
sweep it.
yeah,
They
a giant puck made out
sweep
of
in front of it.
stone.
It's a giant conspiracy by the Canadian government. That's what curling is.
It's horseshoes,
Yeah.
but with a rock and ice.
We're breaking news here.
It's
Yep.
the Canadian
It was all to make
single-handedly
money to those
transportation
broom
of-
companies.
I don't know, does it even have like any history or anything, Simon?
I don't know. Curling is what I do on Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying, ladies? You know what I'm saying? Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, it was a way of entertainment. The rich people back then. Oh,
Phil, you need to put a
Making your
$5 bill in
cousin
the
do the curling.
douchebag jar for that.
it was like it was like golf in Canada.
Man, we got 14 people watching. Hail everybody. We got Mark Middleton in the chat. Everybody go on the Grave Robbers mailing list. Sign up for that because that's some sick art and cool comic coming up from Mark Middleton and our boy Passion for Drawing.
Who's that? I don't know. No
for
passion.
killing.
I don't know. No passion for drawing. Who's that?
Who else we got? Abel Salazar in the chat. Hail. Metal Movies and Brewskis. What's up, brother?
What's up?
John
Hey,
Wick's
welcome to the
book?
show, guys.
We got John Wick's book in here.
Hit that. Hey, hit that sub button. Hit that. Hit that
Like-
sub button. That thumbs up, man. Come on.
So what do you guys think about that report about Justice League Snyder Cut may stream on HBO Max?
Yeah, Adam was talking about that. That's pretty interesting. I haven't heard anything about that.
No,
It's weird that
no,
a
it's-
bunch of stuff is like coming out now, even though during the pandemic, it seems like things are getting back into motion a little bit in Hollywood.
Yeah, man, these companies got to make money. Plus, HBO Max right now is supposed to launch on the 27th, and it has nothing interesting.
Yeah.
So if they can get the Snyder Cut, that'll definitely get people to sign up. For it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, they're also doing, we talked about this on the Saturday morning show, they're also doing a Green Lantern Corps TV show as well.
Isn't that going to be in the same universe as the WB shows?
No, it doesn't seem like it at all.
Well,
Okay, here's another update. The news comes just days after it was reported that Snyder met with DC executive for a private screening of his cut of Justice League. The product is unfinished and would cost $20 million and additional filming to complete. However, it is clearly watchable, meaning it's special effects. Like they still hadn't finished the special effects for Darkseid. That's I knew somebody that saw a piece of it, and that's what he said. Like it was all blocked 3D, but you had the voice of Darkseid. The effects weren't finished.
And that would be cool to see. I'd be super excited to see that guy's design.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, I heard Darkseid kills Steppenwolf, and you get a lot of Green Lanterns at the end.
And technically, Superman is under the influence of Darkseid.
So it was a lot like the actual New 52, the Jim Lee cartoon, the cartoon they did too.
Well, a bit more like the anime. The
Justice League War.
Yeah, it was more because that's pretty good. That would have made just a good plain movie.
Yep.
That's because they stuck pretty close to the comics in that.
A
lot of those
stories.
A lot of those animated movies where they actually stick to the comic storyline turned out really great, but then later on they started deviating from it and they all turned to shit.
Their Suicide Squad was fucking amazing.
Yeah, Suicide Squad was good.
It's really good.
Justice League Dark.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
Dark Knight Returns was amazing. The
Except
two-parter.
for the banging Batgirl.
That was Killing Joke.
That was Killing Joke.
Yeah, Returns.
Dark Knight Returns. They respected it. The only thing they changed is that they took out the heart attack part. When he gets threatened that he had the heart problems.
Yeah.
They took that away.
Well, I'm super excited. Hopefully, this actually comes through fruition because it's gonna be awesome. I enjoyed the movies.
Me too.
Yeah, I did. Super cool. Ben Affleck's Batman is probably one of my favorite Batman. Not my favorite, but definitely
his fighting style is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely looks the part.
For sure.
Also,
yeah.
To me, my second favorite after Keaton.
Yeah, I feel you.
The only downside was when, in the theatrical release of Justice League, they made him tell jokes.
And Cavill is perfect cast for Superman.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't. The only one I thought that was not cast properly, and I'll say it is, Lex Luthor. Okay, but it's really Flash. I really think that they fucked up with that one.
Yeah, that was weird.
No one wanted Sheldon to be the Flash.
Nope.
That's a terrible choice.
What do you guys think about this? Speaking about DC movies stuff. Keanu Reeves reportedly coming back as Constantine for the Justice League Dark movie.
Oh fuck yeah!
That movie's underrated.
That movie is super underrated.
I love that movie.
Absolutely love that shit.
Yeah, it's good.
That
the
movie's
ending is
on
great.
TV constantly.
I don't really care that he's not English or blonde. It's not a big deal to me, but I don't think that really adds or detracts. It's nice to. It's fine. I don't know what other actor could really play him.
He did a British accent in
it was a good
that vampire
on
movie,
it.
right? In Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh man, that's terrible. You should see Much Ado About Nothing.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him in Much Ado About Nothing?
No.
It's a Shakespeare flick. So it's all it's Shakespeare.
Josh Whedon did that, didn't he?
No. This was done by Kenneth Branagh. He directed it back then, or is it Taming of the Shrew? It might be Taming of the Shrew. One of those movies. It was a Shakespeare movie, and he's in it.
Yeah.
And he's so bad because he's like, oh wow, hearken thee thou. It's so bad. Man, it was
Keanu. Okay. I'm fine with this if he cuts his hair and shaves his beard so we don't see John Wick in Justice League Dark. Because in the new Matrix movie, he just looks like John Wick. The guy, he's got long hair in the new Matrix, and he has the John Wick beard.
Yeah.
It takes you out of it.
That's just his new thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
He should dye his hair.
The next John Wick right after.
Blonde.
Well, I know he shaved it because they just did Bill and Ted, and he had I saw shots. He had no beard.
Oh, good.
So,
it was all CG. They used the same ones that removed
the same
mustache.
Yeah, if he
Same
bleaches
Henry
his hair, that'll be perfect, at least.
Baller.
Joe
So,
Ball.
John.
Welcome, Joe.
gonna puke.
He's gonna puke.
I think he'd be a good choice. I don't mind. He'd be a great. Then you get the guy who played the Swamp Thing TV series.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. Now, you know who I think would be an even better Constantine than Keanu? I think John Joe Ball would do a great Constantine with his new hair.
Yes.
Yeah. Chain smoking, crazy hair. I mean, a religious zealot.
You fit the bill.
Putting the finger to the
Smoking constantly.
you devil.
It's just part of the deal. Like you gotta balance all the good behavior with a little bit of bad behavior. So I can't be great at everything, you guys.
You never die. You know, you've come close to death many times, but you just will never die.
That's
Wait,
the
did you
story
say
of my damn life?
Did you say can or can't?
I don't remember.
He said can't, and I can't. I literally can't die no matter what I do to myself. I can almost die, but some asshole always makes sure I stay alive, and it's weird. It's not
Righteous.
Yeah, you have you have a black friend named Papa Midnight as well.
What?
Yeah. It's like Constantine. All right, we got Tank Ferret in the chat. It says, hail, ZaidComics and friends. What's up, Tank Ferret? Hail, brother.
Okay. Yeah, I've never read Constantine, by the way.
Yeah.
So I've got vague knowledge of it because it was a Vertigo book, correct?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I hate Vertigo books because they're like pseudo artsy trash. That's like, hey, it's artsy. It's like, no, it's just trash. Be better.
It's just the edgelord Doctor Strange.
And Doctor Strange is terrible too, so that doesn't help anything. I almost thought you were going to say Doctor Who, and then I was going to really throw.
Yeah, he's going to rage.
The bottom feeder of terrible, stupid crap.
You would have heard Joe puking.
Yeah, I would have had an insta puke.
Yeah, those are the
And I
best.
would have ranted about British people for 45 minutes against your will.
Yeah, no, he was a character that was created in Swamp Thing. So he was first appearance was in one of the Alan Moore Swamp Thing books.
Oh no, Swamp Thing.
And I know how much you
know
love the Brits too.
Now. Now, at least Swamp Thing's redeemable.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's another thing. They're moving Swamp Thing, the already aired series from the DC streaming service, and they're putting it on the CW now. That first season, for some reason. It's like everything is disbanding and either going to HBO or the CW.
What happened to Warner Brothers? They've been a total mess for like the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
AT&T took them over. They're just trying to find what they're going to do with all this because they don't care about the IPs.
Who let the phone company run Warner Brothers?
They want their cable.
Jesus Christ. They can't even keep a phone company alive. Oh my God.
When AOL bought them. That was fun.
Well, a failed internet, a failed phone company, and now a failed movie studio, all combined to be one giant failure. Spectacular.
But the animated movies are still good.
Yeah.
But
I'm joking because they're not.
They're all straight to DVD though. Like nobody cares about them.
Yeah, but they're not good anymore neither. That's the thing.
Yeah.
The newest one's not bad.
The what?
I just wish DC was still good and not owned by Warner Brothers. But it's whatever. I'm 30 years too late to complain about that.
The newest one, Justice League Dark, they have a brand new one.
Yeah, and then they did the Super Death and Return of Superman and all that stuff as well, too. But this is a new. I wanted to talk about this for a little bit because there's some new stretch goals for this More Lethal campaign.
Oh my God!
Did you see this, Joe?
No, I didn't. Inform me.
Well, this is a book by our friend Aaron Calamari, as it says up here.
What?
Yeah, you
This
wouldn't know
looks
it.
Amazing.
You
Tell
wouldn't
me
know it.
more about this, Phil.
So this is about a robot chick who, from the description, says she has the ability to level up like a video game. So it seems like she would adapt to what's going on as she cuts through these cyborg ninjas in a high intense, action-packed, hip new comic.
Yeah.
That the kids like. Art by Ebi Canales, and another story in there by PK. Is his last name Moore? I want to say Moore, right? PK something. Yeah, and so we could see this awesome first page of his story.
Oh my, that's gratuitous. Keep
I
moving.
know. Was this a war campaign stream? What is
that's what it looks like. Jesus Christ, Phil.
And then this pinup. Look at this degeneracy.
That's proper degeneracy, though. I approve.
Too much implied nudity.
Yeah, all this implied nudity would not be allowed on Patreon.
Didn't you have to put some underwear on the one up there?
I think Aaron censored his own book.
Yeah, his own book there, because the one I saw didn't have any underwear on.
Yeah.
Well, but at least Brandon's is like he remembered that she has a robot butt, and it's you just got to make it look like a robot butt, and it's fine.
Hey, is she thick enough, brother? Because that's looking thick.
No. You got to go up towards the top for the e-buy art. There's a new trending, I don't know, word going around called the dump truck. And that's exactly what's going on right here.
Yes, brother. Yeah.
I love that term. It is so funny.
Look at that dump truck right there.
Yeah, the dump truck.
Yeah. So if you guys are digging this art and this action, I mean, Aaron could definitely write some action. So this is going to be a fun one. Check it out. And we got to get to 3K so we can unlock this awesome print by your boy Brandon over here.
Yeah. It's probably my first non-ZaidComics related piece of art that's helping out somebody else's campaign.
Yeah.
You can go and get that.
Just got those weird robo elbows. which is
Yeah. The
designed by
robot helmet.
Joe Ball himself.
I want to go for a ride on that dump truck.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check that out.
You know
I'll
what? I think I'm sold after seeing that panel.
yeah,
I
that
wasn't
panel
sure
is
before,
my
but,
favorite as well.
I think I'm a believer now.
A
It's
true
only she was a midget as well.
The $5
Wait, what?
can't go wrong with $5.
Did I hear something about a midget?
Yep.
All right, I'm fucking out of here. I can't believe you guys. You knew better than to bring up midgets with me here.
That's true. Yeah, I had an idea since I kind of created this character that maybe Joe will be drawing in the future. His name's Silly Putty, and he is a stretchy superhero, but he's also a midget. And there goes
That's in wild cards, right?
yeah. Yeah, there goes Joe. That's one way to have him leave a stream.
Did he have a bad experience? He got mauled by a midget at one point.
Mauled. He
Who
got
knows,
charged.
man. Who knows?
Sure.
Yeah, there's nothing more that stretchy superheroes. Joe hates those guys.
Oop,
Oh.
he's back.
There's back.
He wants more.
Hail,
No,
brother.
I will leave right now, Phil, if you bring up stretchy people one more time.
Okay, brother. Sorry.
I swear to fucking God, Phil.
Alright.
No, I love you, Phil. No hard feelings.
Hail,
Just, don't bring up no goddamn stretchy people.
Well,
Stretching people.
does Clayface count?
No, Clayface can take all kinds of forms. He's not retarded like Mr. Fantastic, Elongated Man, and or the worst of all, Plastic Man.
Oh no.
So
Yeah. Clayface
We already
is
talked
awesome.
about him.
Clayface, one of my favorite Batman villains.
Yeah, Clayface is cool.
he's proper. He's good people, good villain.
Good people, him. He's just
He's an
mistaken.
actor.
He's misunderstood.
Yeah. And
Where's
he's an
Where's
awesome-
Aaron to start reciting Rob Zombie songs when you need him?
Does he do
Well,
that?
Aaron is probably in bed right now because he's got to be up butt ass early. So
Yeah, that's where I should be, but I'm a man and I'm here.
Make your own decisions.
well, I never sleep. Period. I've been awake for the last 18 years. And look at me, I'm fine.
Survives on nicotine alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of cyber chat happening in the chat right now, talking about cyber butt, more cyberpunk.
That's it. We need to do a book
Cyber
called Cyber
trucks.
Dump Truck.
Cyber butt.
Cyber Dump Truck. All it is just like robotic butts
Yeah.
every page.
That's the stretch goal right there. Use
Yeah,
mine.
well,
Passion, I like the way you're thinking, brother. We might have to talk after the stream.
Joe, you could do like the cover, everything. It'd be like a fold out cover, like 3-panel fold out. Those old image covers.
Just robo butts.
Robo butts.
They're just gonna be real butts. I'm not gonna draw robo butts, so you guys might have to like tweak the theme a little or have like an exception for me.
We'll just color them like in chrome.
Yeah. You just do them like cyberpunk. The bisexual lighting and all that.
What?
It's-
Bisexual light.
All right, Brandon, we're kicking you out of this idea. You're gonna have to sit this one out, brother.
It's the best lighting.
This show's filled with degenerates. My God.
There's
Sure.
nothing wrong with some pink and blue lights.
I mean, I agree with you. I like all the crazy wild lighting that
There we
people
go.
use and stuff these days, but I also know it's got its appropriate place, and then sometimes it's used when it shouldn't be. So
Looks like Brandon's got some bisexual lighting going on there.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Sherbert look.
He has this rave room.
Kind of rape.
There's nobody else in the club, Brandon.
Hey, I'm having a good time over here. I don't know what you're talking about.
He
Oh, fair
practices.
enough, brother.
That's his practice.
He's in
for
this-
the club.
Yeah, Brandon's he's talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm in the VIP lounge right now.
I feel like he's sitting on one of those like round beds that like just a pile of men on.
That's right. It's
So
all
Brandon
headcanon.
does.
So what else is new this week, everybody?
Let's see.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Phil? I just had to mute because I sneezed like 4 vicious sneezes in a row.
Jesus, what's new with you, Joe? What have you been? Is there anything you wanted to show? Anything you want to shill or talk about?
Yeah, I'll throw a few things out there. King Toad comics right now. We have got Oddity is getting close to getting wrapped up. Sweens has maybe like 8 or 10 more pages, somewhere in that realm to
Nice.
finish up. So that's not too far away. Anyone that hasn't jumped on that yet should get on it. I will have a full spread inside of that book, which we will be debuting here soon. It's actually going to be part of the story. Originally, it was just going to be like like an original art tier, just something to sell to make some extra money.
Damn,
and
that's cool.
Yeah, Sweens is going to actually incorporate it into the story.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you. It's it'll be fun. It was coincidental that it fit. Like I just happened to draw something that he was like, actually we could fit that in right here, and it'll kind of fill the gap. And it takes 2 pages off his hands, so a little less work for old Sweensy Poo. Let's see, we've got more Lethal. That's in production. Canales has been knocking out the pages. I'll be doing a full spread for that as well. Not so much for the interior. It'll just be a promotional here to sell some original art. Aaron may decide to use it for other things, wraparound cover, something like that. I'm not sure.
Ooh.
So we'll see where it goes.
Nice.
Actually, I'll show you guys a little preview of that. The full spread for more Lethal, because it will be up for sale eventually.
Nice.
And whoever the lucky person is to get it will be extremely satisfied.
Is there going to be a dump truck tier for Oddity?
Dump truck tier.
There's one happening. So.
Oh, dude, that looks
that's
great.
Cool.
Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Sweet.
Is she smoking a square? She got a cigarette there?
Yeah, she's got a pack of cigarettes, smoking a cigarette. Now I don't think she actually smokes, but that's irrelevant. So I do what I want.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, there's like
She does
that
now.
version of her.
Oh,
and
damn.
Awesome.
It's going to be like a evolutionary pick where it's got different phases of the character and all that kind of stuff, and it'll have a big old cyberpunk background when it's all done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You do
Cool.
awesome.
Maybe she smokes, like her smoking is kind of her like lubricating her insides, but it's actually vapor. It's like an oil.
It's like the robots from Futurama where they need to drink.
Yeah, they have to, like, these robots have to smoke to stay running.
well, actually, she's just really cool and smokes cigarettes because that's what cool kids do.
Oh my god.
Candy
Oh
cigarettes,
my
right?
god.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's
you're
not wrong.
Cool kids smoke cigarettes,
How come
and
Oh.
they enjoy the taste of sweet tobacco smoke in their
The
mouth.
King Toad
and
logo doesn't have a cigarette.
What's that?
The King Toad logo should have had a cigarette in his mouth.
Well, that's something that I wouldn't have done, but I let Sweens handle the King Toad logo, and what Sweens wants with that, I let him have. And yeah, I don't know if King Toad smoking would have been appropriate, but I'm not about appropriate, so I probably would have done that. But
It would have been like Joe
there are
Camel.
some things I just leave up to other people because
He's the Joe Camel.
you
of the
got to
new generation.
distribute the workout, and I don't actually want to do everything. So there's some things where I'm just like, yeah, run with it, do whatever you want.
We'll have to do a petition.
It's the way to do it. Keep everybody
Sign the
happy.
petition. Add cigarettes to the King Toad logo.
Everybody has to sign it.
I mean, if I had it my way, King Toad would have its own cigarette, so
King
that
Toad
I
King
Cigarette?
Toad cigarettes.
so that I could have an endless supply of free cigarettes. But
Yeah.
that's just not how things work these days. So
Hey Joe, did Aaron show you this little piece that I mocked up?
let me see. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he said too many frogs.
Well, did you
Well,
smack
I
them
mean-
and say they're toads?
That's
The
like
world of comic books is becoming nothing but frogs, anyways. How can you have too many frogs?
it's like the pattern for children's bed sheets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wrapping paper.
Yeah, wrapping paper, curtains, and stuff.
This would actually be a good design for tablecloths for cons that Zaid Workshops could create.
Yeah, we
Oh.
could make a tablecloth or something like that for children's
Oh.
birthday parties.
Yes, I
Book
like it.
King
brother.
Toad for your child's birthday party.
Yeah.
You got to put those cigarettes in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need the stuffed head. You need the
And
big
one,
suit.
one of them has a cigarette in it. Like all of them are the same. But just one.
just the one.
So where's
one.
Waldo?
While
That'd be
Dad's
awesome.
buying King Toad
Toad cigarettes, he can get you a nice party setup from King Toad as well. We'll serve the parents and the children.
I'm gonna make that a request on the book that I'm working on. Is that somebody's going to be smoking a pack of King Toad cigarettes now?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be like the what's the red apple cigarettes from Quentin Tarantino movies, I think.
Yeah. Just like the generic brand and all the
Yeah.
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 The
Be
chat
awesome.
loves the idea. Fix this now, Toad with cigarettes. That's what John Wick's book says.
I want my own brand of cigarettes called Cool Kid cigarettes.
Yeah, that'd be good. Cool Kid Cigs.
Yeah.
You want to be cool or do you want to be a pussy?
Jesus.
For $6.99 a pack, you can be cool.
Is that
Plus
expensive?
hacks.
All right, Passion, what are you working on, brother?
Right now, I'm working on the last few pencil pages for DOOMFATE. Trying to get them done. We're getting the inking, plotting along on that. So, but today I ordered the posters, so those should be here Thursday.
Oh, nice.
So
What's the
we should-
poster of?
Poster of the cover.
Oh,
So
nice.
if you've gotten the, just if you got the Epic Path, you're getting that poster. So everybody's getting a poster pretty much. So
I don't
those
remember what I even backed DOOMFATE. It was one of my drunk backings. So
Just back it again.
I remember backing it, and that's all I remember.
I'm glad it's so memorable for you, Adam.
Hey, you got my money.
DOOMFATE.
Well, people will be excited. It's going to be a great book, man. It's coming along. Getting the colors. The colors are getting there, and June's still looking good. So it's gonna be good. I can't wait to get done.
Yeah, man.
Done.
I
So
heard
close.
the lettering's the best part of the book.
You'd be wrong.
Wait until they add the dump truck
Oh
tier.
man, I've got some inside now. We'll just say I know the guy.
Well, I mean, Doc
Show
Holliday.
you the corrections and stuff I had to do on it. You
Doc
want me to show-
Holliday would say that's the rumor. Okay.
It's the rumor.
That's
You
the
want me to
rumor.
show the
Open his
corrections?
eyes.
That's the rumor.
But no, it's the letter is doing okay. He's doing all right.
Who are you having do the naughty tier?
The naughty tier. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that the trend is, man, everybody's got a naughty tier.
I may have something coming at 10K.
Magic Cop or Lethal.
There
Or
we go.
maybe not a naughty tier.
DOOMFATE dump truck. Poster.
There's going to be
At
you know what?
10K.
It might be,
Come on, guys, back it twice. Let's go.
it might be described as a dump truck tier. I would actually.
There we go.
Dump wagon.
You heard it
They
here.
didn't have trucks back then.
So we got to get to 10K. So we're really close.
Yeah.
We're
Where
getting-
are we at?
So once we get there, before I start shipping,
86.
Everybody will get the dump truck tier.
Yeah, let's get this dump truck tier going. Let's see this.
Go.
Hail, hail, hail.
It's going to be good. But yeah, it's going really well. Can't wait to get it done. It's going to be good to jump into the next project. Got so many projects to do. So, of course, Grave Robbers is coming out really good, too. So I can't wait here soon to show off more stuff, probably next month. And then the Raging Golden Eagle Blade Devil story I'm doing it's all laid out, ready to be drawn. So I just got to have time. But that'll get done quick. You guys will see that real fast.
Yeah.
So hopefully, this month's a lot going on for me. So.
Oh yeah, it's always busy here in Comics Gates. It's great, all kinds of fun. Once you get that first book out, it's awesome. Getting a comic in someone's hand, it's so cool. And then the audience is gracious and repays you for it for your next projects, hopefully. But that's what the trend is. That's what we're seeing. We got 17 people in the chat right now. If you guys are just tuning in, this is a weekly show we do. Me and my friends, everybody, you guys should recognize these awesome creators from your local Comicsgate Twitter. And if you guys are just tuning in, hit that subscribe and like button.
Okay, Passion, I looked. I got the weed tier.
The weed tier?
Yeah, the stone path, high path.
Oh, okay. You signed up for the original mailing list.
Oh, good for me.
Yeah, I think you get a card no matter what. You get a special card, and then I think that's just the book.
Oh, boo. Maybe I will have to back it again, I guess.
You don't get any weed?
Just refund.
It's called the high tier. Like I was assuming, there'd be something sprinkled in between the pages.
But isn't it the high road? Isn't that high path? Isn't that the one that comes with all the stretch goals?
Oh, hold on, let me double check.
I'm a big fan of mailing list tiers, though.
You said you got the high path, right?
Something like that, yeah. Now you're making me. I just closed the damn window.
I'm looking here. Oh, you got the high path. Okay, that means you get all the add-ons, so that's fine.
Yeah.
You got the trading cards too.
He'll allow it. He'll allow it, Adam.
Yeah, you're good.
Just send me some extra shit.
Jesus.
I'll give you a rave review.
Bribe.
You heard it here first. Adam is easily bought.
Yeah. That's how it works in Comicsgate.
Just slip him some weed and
we all know his reviews can make or break people's careers.
For a joint and $3.50 worth of cards.
Speaking of reviews, maybe one day I'll put out my Iron Sights 2 review.
Oh boy.
Hey, you should do it, brother.
No, you know what? I feel like the thing you gotta actually worry about is if people don't talk about your book. Like if your book comes out and nobody reviews it or says anything about it, it probably didn't go over well.
Yeah, I agree. I was literally just thinking about that today. How there's
no one was talking about Magic Up.
No, I was thinking about how everybody said how cool Magic Cop was, and there's a lot of bigger comics that people have grossed more funds that you don't really hear about reviews or anything on. Yeah, which made me feel good.
Yeah, Magic Cop and Cybershock both got really good fan reactions on Twitter. So that was good to see a lot of people coming out for that and just excited after they read it and got it in the mail and all that stuff, because there are some books that we know hit and you don't really see hardly anything about them one way or the other, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
This is Bloodhunt's coming too real soon.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm adding the final pages to the print file because we're making it 80 pages to add some extras, and we're ordering the proof this week.
Wow.
Sweet.
Yeah, man, it's about time. Let's go. Get this vampire book in my hands, Sim.
Now I'm working on that, the Mercs, Goldbusters, and finishing the Luani story.
And I will be contributing a piece of artwork to the Nat the Merc campaign, so you guys will be seeing that coming here in the near future too.
Hail.
Damn, Joe just never stops, man.
No, he doesn't.
I'm also doing a piece for Death.
Yeah.
Look at this. Yeah, if you guys are in the chat, you haven't seen Bloodhunt before, take a look at this. High action, high T, high blood. Also, Sim is always high.
Not always. What the fuck are you talking about?
But he wishes it was high right now.
Yes.
Hail, brother, hail.
Sim's like, I'm never high.
It's like Nate Dogg.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who let me on this show? It's a slide.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna go play some.
I'm gonna listen to the Moody Blues on vinyl backwards.
Here's a glimpse of the old Luani story that I'm going back and finishing up.
Damn.
Be careful with some of those pages there, Phil.
Sexy pages?
No, listen.
Looking real good, Sim.
Now, this is
Then-
part of Nat the Merc?
Yeah, that's gonna be the stretch goal in Tales from the Nadverse. That's gonna be the extra story that I'm
Cool.
finishing up.
Yeah, Nat's
That's-
like a space bounty hunter, right?
He's a merc. He's a mercenary. He's technically like a big rebel that works independently.
Does he have a cause, though?
Does he has a what?
Does he have a cause? Is he a rebel with a cause or without one?
How old are you, Phil?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a rebel with a cause, but yeah, here's the glimpse of Luani that's gonna be playing a role in there.
Damn, she's cool looking.
That's cool.
Brothers, I'm gonna hop off here, but I will catch up with y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, brother, hail.
You see Baller?
Hail.
See you, Joe.
Here's a better glimpse at her in when she's under how can you say assassin mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
now naughty tier coming on.
Yes, you want the naughty tier?
The
That's gonna be it.
a lot of
When the armor comes off.
I've noticed Sims characters have different modes.
Mm-hmm.
You got that assassin mode, battle mode. You're all about the modes, brother.
It's not about
Follow mode.
Yeah,
No, the thing is that she's a synthetic being, and she's under technically slavery. She works for the big boss of the the black market planet called Planet 69 in the original story. And she's like the bodyguard, but she's also the assassin. She's the one that will infiltrate and go get rid of people.
The real question is, how's her dump truck?
But you can see it.
She's got a wide load.
The hips don't lie.
She's got a big front truck, if you know what I'm saying. Look at that.
And here's the first page of the Skullbusters with the.
Oh wow, that monster's
That
pretty
guy's
cool.
awesome. Look at
We got in the chat. We got Itch Thief 5 says, "Why would
Thief.
rebels ever have a cause, Phil?" Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, who cares?
Are you
about
gonna
it?
Are you gonna answer him, or are you just gonna read it?
I'm gonna say exactly. Exactly. And then we got 7 Legions by the Beak.
Yeah.
You couldn't.
Share this.
Oh damn! I switched right over at the perfect time. Look at that.
Yeah. So yeah, we got 7 legions. We're getting close to our second stretch goal, which will unlock the narwhal print. These are some of the trading cards that you'll get. All backers will be getting these trading cards.
Cool. Oh, I love that one. That one's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
sweet.
Josiah, the blood elf. Yeah, and then one thing I look back at the art on issue 1. I wasn't too happy with it. This is the original, updated.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going back using the skills I know now for coloring and redoing issue 1. So you'll be getting a much better version than what was previously available. So yeah, got this bookmark by Sim, colored by me.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
by
I
the
saw
way,
that yesterday.
Beacon is also going to be coloring one of the short stories in Tales from the Nightmares.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah.
Oh.
Keeping it in the family, as they say in the South. right?
Yep.
Okay.
Keeping them on Friends.
Yeah. So you got this is the narwhal print that we'll be unlocking at 5,500. We are getting real close. Got another back today.
Yeah, I like those halos. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did a badass job on this. Then yeah, Seven Legions, sci-fi fantasy, Star Wars meets Skyrim, and Akira Kurosawa film. It's gonna be badass.
Check it out, everybody.
Awesome book. Yeah.
In demand right now.
Yep, in demand until I'm still looking good for July. So that's
cool.
What I
Give
plan.
me time to jump in and get a copy. I gotta get that's on my list.
Yeah.
I think I backed everybody.
And for international people, check out that double book international tier there. It's really worth it. It's like getting a free copy of the book just for paying the shipping.
Yeah, right there. That's cool.
Yeah, and so yeah, back Seven Legions.
Sweet. Yeah, we're gonna wind down the stream, guys. If you guys, once again, if you just tuned in, this is our Hardline stream. This is when Monday nights we come on around 10 p.m. Eastern and hang out for a little bit, around an hour. So check all of us out on social media. We are still putting out Magic Cop. We're gonna go tomorrow to the post office to ship out another one. So if you guys haven't backed Magic Cop yet, definitely check that out. It is still in demand while supplies last, and supplies are going. So
we have a shirt to ship out too.
Oh yeah, someone bought a shirt too. So if you guys are into ZaidComics apparel for Magic Cop, you guys already backed the book and want to support us more, we have some cool shirts over on Etsy. Links in the description below, as well as some Ace, Edwin the Ace merchandise. Right, brother?
So I found out something
for the
about
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Found out something about the Ace shirt that sold.
Yeah.
So it was, you remember how we were like, we didn't know who it was, and it was like, well, whatever, as long as one sells. It apparently sold via something called Etsy's off-site advertising. And so it was just to some seemingly random person that clicked on it on a Bing advertisement. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool that they liked the logo or whatever and they wanted to support and buy the shirt. However, when Etsy is successful at advertising a product for you, they take a full 15% of the sales price. And so that shirt sold for, I don't know, $25 or whatever. And they took almost $5 of that.
There you go, Etsy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So go straight to the source if you guys want awesome Edwin the Ace shirts for his YouTube channel and some Magic Cop stuff. And hopefully, by next month we'll have even more shirts from some of the other guys up here.
Yeah,
on the Hardline crew.
I'm getting something ready for you guys.
Sweet, awesome. Man. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a exclusive Arch City shirt that's only available for your store.
Sweet. Yeah. So if you guys, love the creators up here, all of that goes to support these guys. So check that out, as well as the last thing I wanted to talk about is our pre-launch page for the Lost Pages. If you guys haven't signed up to that yet, we're launching May 29th, and it's going to be a huge campaign, a bunch of awesome creative artists on there, and we have a lot of secret stuff in store, a lot of surprises around every corner. So hop on over to that mailing list, link in the description down below, and sign up. We got some cool art to show off on here, as well as like little blurbs about each hero in the book. So check that out for sure. And I think we're gonna sign off here, everybody. We'll probably run down the line, and you guys can tell everybody where to find you. We'll start with Sim.
Well, Simon Simplicity on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. You go check out BLOODHUNT. It's going to be closing in a week because as soon as I order the print, I close it and start fulfilling. And sub to Tales from the Nadverse. And don't forget, keep your eyes open because CG Jumpstart is freaking coming.
Hail, brother.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Passion.
Yes, you can follow me at Passion4 Drawing. That's Passion4 Drawing on Twitter and all the other stuff. Please back DOOMFATE. We're going to be closing out the Get Drawn in the Book tier here this week. So if you want to do that, please jump in that as soon as possible. I'll announce probably tomorrow. Got a few more days. So if you want to get drawn in the book, now's the time. And back to DOOMFATE, man. We're really close to 10K. So close.
Yes. Going back at brothers. Michael, the Beak.
Yeah, you can. So you can find me on Twitter at the number 7 Legions Beacon. 7 Legions Beacon. You can find me on YouTube at Michael Beacon. Yeah, back 7 Legions. It's gonna be badass, as I said earlier.
Edwin.
Yeah, so you can find me trolling Twitter at Edwin the Ace. I'm about 92 subs away from 5,000. So if you haven't subbed to my YouTube channel, Edwin the Ace Acevedo, please do so. If you have an alt, sub under that too. Help a brother out. Trying to get to 5K. I'm in our YouTube jail for another month and a half. But trust me, it'll be worth it once the lockdown and wrestling comes back. I post a lot of good, cool indie wrestling content. I got a bunch of videos now you can check out. So please go do that. Thank you.
Yes. Brandon?
You guys can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Zaid Ninja. I post my art and all kinds of other cool stuff that we do on there. And although Etsy is not the best platform in the world, if you'd like to support us by buying merchandise or shirts or some of the other shirts that have my art on there, you guys can go to Etsy at Zaid Workshop. You guys can check that out at ZaidComics.com. There's a link right there. And we also are going to be hosting a lot of other of the comic book creators that you guys see here. We're going to be hosting their merchandise on there as well. So you guys make sure that you keep going back and checking that out, the Etsy store, and check out when we have those pieces of merchandise for you guys.
Sweet. Adam AF.
Yep, you can find me on Twitter at Adam_A_F or right here on the YouTubes at Art City Comics. Art City Comics also has a Facebook page now. If you're into that sort of thing, you can also find me on there. Make sure you back BLOODHUNT and back More Lethal and back all the books, the great books that we looked at tonight. Everybody's great creators, exciting things in the works. I'm just really excited to be part of it all.
Yeah, hail, brother, hail. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining, everybody on the panel, of course, and tune in next week. We're going to be doing this again. If you guys aren't subbed yet, hit that sub and like button, ring that bell for notifications. I'm Phil. You can find me at ZaidComics on Twitter, here on YouTube, and at Phil Pops on